Alright, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the video is Dave Chappelle pulls off an impossible punchline. Let's check it out. Right, guys.
I actually write jokes backwards.
Okay.
I will write a punchline with no particular setup in mind. I just put it on a scrap of paper, and I'll throw that scrap of paper in my fishbowl. I have a fishbowl in my house filled with random punchlines. And every once in a while, I'll shake the bowl,
right.
I'll dig in there and just pull one out and see if I can make that shit work. And I picked one for this special.
Okay, let's get it.
It's not an easy punchline to pull off. Are you ready?
Yeah, obviously.
Here it goes. The punchline is,
okay.
So I kicked her in the pussy.
What?
I haven't finished the joke yet.
Right.
I just know whatever happens in the beginning of the joke, at the end of the joke, for some reason, I'm gonna kick somebody in the pussy.
Right.
And it's going to be hilarious. When I was growing up, I was probably about 8 years old, and at the time, we lived in Silver Spring.
Okay.
My parents did just well enough so that I could grow up poor around white people.
Right.
And to be honest, when Nas and them talk about the projects, nigga, I used to get jealous because it sounded fun. Everybody in the projects was poor. Right. That's fair.
We have seen, I think, 1 minute of this, right? I think it was for a short, right? So probably from around here to a minute in, we have seen, roughly.
But if you were poor in Silver Spring, nigga, it felt like it was only happening to you.
Right.
Nas does not know the pain of that first sleepover at a white friend's house. You come back home on Sunday and just look at your parents like, y'all need to step your game up. Everything at Timmy's house works.
Right. Do better.
Timmy was one of my first white friends, like, in my life, man. And one day I was at his house, we were just hanging out, and Timmy says, Dave, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I said, oh, man, I'd love to, but I can't. If I'm not home before dark, my mother will kill me. That was a lie.
That's about right. What?
My mother had...
That's about right. Well, not like actually like delete you, but like as soon as those street lights go on, you better be in the house.
Several jobs. I hadn't seen her in like 3 or 4 days.
Oh.
And the only reason I lied to Timmy was because at that point in my life, it was my experience that white dinner wasn't delicious. I'd rather go home and fry some bologna or some shit like that.
What happened? Right, fry some bologna.
But then old Timmy threw me a curveball I wasn't expecting. He said, oh, it's too bad you can't stay, Dave, because Mom made stovetop stuffing. I said, what the fuck, stovetop? Well, hold on, nigga, let me make some phone calls for you. I had seen that commercial so many times, I had dreamt of getting my hands on some of that stovetop stuffing.
Bro, what is stovetop stuffing?
Finally, I met a motherfucker that actually had a box of stovetop in the house. I couldn't miss this opportunity, so I pretended to call my mother.
Right.
And then I came back and I said, Timmy, you're not gonna believe this great news. Mom said I can stay. Said,
okay, I know this.
He said, why don't you come with me and we'll help set the table and then we can say the blessing. I had no interest in setting this motherfucker's table or saying these crazy ass Mormon prayers.
Oh.
I just wanted that goddamn stuffing.
Right. I mean, normally, I don't think I've ever had stuffing like outside of like Thanksgiving. Like, do they even sell it a year round? No idea if they did. But the only time I've encountered it was on Thanksgiving, generally, and it's inside of a turkey. I've never had it without turkey or any other time but Thanksgiving.
So I told Timmy, I said, you know what? I'd love to help, but let me go wash my hands first. My plan was simple.
Right.
wash my hands slowly, and by the time I'm done, the table will be set, the blessing will be said, and all that there will be left to do is eat.
Right. No, they're waiting for you, bro. 100%.
Went to the bathroom. I washed my hands very slowly. I must have been in there for about 10 minutes.
Right.
And suddenly, one of his mothers came to the door.
One of his... What happened? Oh, okay. Let's get it.
She was like, "Hi, David, right?"
Yeah, right.
I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Timmy tells me that you're planning on staying for dinner." I said, "I hope that's not a problem, ma'am." She says, "No, it's no problem. In fact, we'd love to have you. It's just that we weren't expecting company.
Okay.
I'm afraid there's not enough stovetop stuffing for everybody."
Oh, no.
So I kicked her in the pussy.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, that was ridiculous. All right. The escalation of that was wild. Don't know how it got to that very specific point, but it did. And yes, he was right. It was absolutely hilarious because it was so random. He could have literally said anything right there at that point, but he made up that entire story just to say the impossible punchline. That was kind of possible. Honestly, it could have went multiple ways, but the way he decided to take it was absolutely hilarious. No complaints. Listen, let me know in the comments on the next thing from him that I should be checking out, and I will get into that as soon as I possibly can. All right? Listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy it thoroughly.